You ever have one of those days where you're not in a hot spring at all and you're not playing Mother 3 because you beat that game?
Waffle! Also, oh crap. That's a good sign. Okay, so Lander just dropped out of the call. Hello,
Hello.
Hello. What?
Wait. Technology!
Technology indeed! Welcome to the world of dragons.
Welcome to the sheep dimension.
You're not wrong, at least in certain areas. Expect a bit slow with the loading times, just heads up.
Oh, like an original PlayStation game.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
That was a little uncalled for.
It really was.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
So that scene always kind of confused me as a kid, because it's like, wait, where do they have televisions?
Yeah, that is a good question. But yes, Spyro was saved by virtue of being short.
Yep, he got away from it because he was just too tiny. Also, not the best motivation for our villain, but it's fine.
As I said about the Christmas thing I'm rehearsing for, I've done more with less.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank had a whole buttload of skill. I'm riding a sheep on this morning of glory. I'm riding a sheep in the middle of the night. No one's gonna know that reference.
Also, let's say hi to our little balloonist friend here.
Worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
So that's basically.
Oh, they gave this character.
Yeah,
they gave this character a voice. I hate it.
Run in the grass.
Much like me, you use the headbutt way more than you use the fire. I mean, this is the era of collectathon games.
Yes. And this guy you can definitely collectathon on. He drops a few different gems. Takes about 3 hits on him. And yes, that is in fact Spyro's voice, who is in fact Tom Kenny, aka SpongeBob SquarePants.
I remember in the original game, and I didn't find this out until recently, he was voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, who you might know better as Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, or as
the Taco Bell dog.
Laszlo, or as the Taco Bell dog, yes.
But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
My god, it's future me!
I just turned my back to him. You can't see me, you can't tell me what to do. Why do you need a belt if you have no pants?
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on
Donald Duck, when he comes out of the bathtub, wears a towel around his waist. And yet, he wears a shirt and no pants.
Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Says the guy who got us into this mess in the first place. You were the one that called him ugly.
He is just as the Lord made him. Welcome to this good Christian thread. Oh god, I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Well, I am now.
I think Courage has that hat. Man, those gems look tasty.
They really do.
I'm hungry, can you tell?
Look, it's Courage!
Butterfly, Spyro.
It is Courage!
Color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
I mean, that's my reaction to Courage on a regular basis. So, unlike other collectathons,
Yes,
you cool.
you can actually interact with the loading times in this game.
Oh, that's always a treat.
It really
it's
is.
Always a treat. Even if it's something simple, it just feels nice.
It does.
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm trying to remember what all the animals in this game are that you roast. It's quite possible that I have eaten all of them.
Yeah. Like, I know particularly in the artisan world, the big one is sheep.
Yeah.
But, like, in other worlds, there are different other creatures. Like, I know in the next world after this, Peacekeepers, it is rabbits.
I have eaten that.
In Magic Crafters, I believe it's mushrooms.
Have eaten that.
In Beastkeepers, chicken.
I thought it was frog for that, but
Well,
I've definitely eaten chicken.
There is frog in another level in this hub world, in the artisan worlds, so you might be thinking of that too.
I've eaten that too.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, I know the mushrooms are in Dreamweavers, I believe. Magic Crafters, what was it? I think it was also sheep and a mixture of rabbits and such.
Okay.
And then in Nasty's world was rats.
I haven't eaten rat, but my dad has.
But yeah,
they
there's the frogs.
definitely. Murmur. I've eaten you guys. It's forever since I've been to Two Frogs, but I don't tend to go down to Ardmore very much anymore because my sister no longer lives in that part of the country. So.
Huh. Well, aren't you a tall, dark, and...
My god, it's me!
No, I'm pretty sure you're sexier than that. Hello. Come here. Stop resisting arrest!
You'll never take me alive, Copper! That reminds me, I need to make an actual D&D character who is three halflings in a trench coat. Oh damn, I remember what I actually wanted to get you for Christmas instead of the thing I got you. I'm annoyed with myself now.
Well, there's always my birthday.
But we found that other thing that I really want to get you for your birthday.
To the left. To the right. Left. Right.
Cha-cha, real slow!
Also, yeah, as you can see, the enemies respawn, but instead of dropping treasure, they drop little glowy orbs. If you collect enough of those, you get a 1-up life.
So they're a bunch of balls, and you collect enough of them and you get another dragon.
Yeah, pretty much.
So would you say that they are Dragon Balls?
Perhaps. Look at that awesome ceramic he's making of us. Or chisel, whatever. Looks like he was making us into a bookend.
Oh god, there's a bookend thing I can tell you about, believe it or not. So every year, the University of Central Oklahoma has a charity golf tournament, and The forensic science department always gets a team for it. The reason I know this is because Dad's in the forensic science department. And Dad, in fact, has 2 sets of golf clubs. He has his dolphin golf clubs, and he has his biology golf clubs. Don't ask. But every year, he has been in the tournament, and every year he has won a trophy. For coming in last.
Oh.
And because we're the UCO Broncos, our mascot is the Bronco. Spelled Broncho because I don't know. But
because what's illiteracy?
Because we're the UCO Broncos, the trophy my dad keeps getting for coming in last is a horse ass.
Huh.
Dad is currently using them as bookends. He is very proud of them. He's like, I have gotten another horse ass trophy. Good for you. Come here, you delicious blue bastard.
Maybe is blueberry your favorite.
Give me the food.
Yes, please. You literally have a shish kebab on your tail. Feed me.
Nom 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 nom.
He ran off with the chicken. I am disappointed.
Yes.
Thor, what happened?
I'm the Whitey Thor. I'm very sad. Hello, all you happy people. Devlin Stone. No one's gonna get that reference.
I have the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your
Can I have that cake?
rides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
It says thanks, Spyro. It's clearly for me.
Nom. Also, the fact that they're aware of what's going on when they're petrified is horrifying.
Yeah. How did he have time to
I
make
can
that
think
cake?
of another game I can think of another game we might stream later in the future where that's also a thing.
Hold still so I can flame your ass. That creature's laugh, much like the laugh from the dog in Duck Hunt, haunts me to this day.
Duck Hunt.
Oh wow, I got him without even have to chase him.
Nice.
You're too slow. You're too slow.
You're too slow. Shut up, Sonic.
Actually, he is blue. Maybe he actually is wearing Sonic for skin.
Maybe it is Sonic.
I also question if Spyro is literally the only one who ever uses this balloon, because he's the only one that could fit in this.
I literally have never thought about that before this moment, but you're right.
Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Vegeta called. He wants his haircut back.
I, Prince Vegeta, Prince of all say... I can't do a good Vegeta. It's in the desert of death. Oh wait, wrong game.
Good job.
That is a chunk.
He is. He could be a sumo wrestler.
Strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Actually, with the way he's dressed, he could be a sumo wrestler.
He is the E Honda Dragon, which makes him the streetest of fighters. Into the grape drink we go.
I mean, he is purple. Maybe that's how he got his purple scales.
But by jumping into the purple drink.
Exactly. Don't you dare moon me. Bad if my neighbor tried to do that with my mom.
I was actually taught the concept of moving by a celebrity, believe it or not. So, back when I first moved to Virginia, so this would have been back in, like, 1990. We lived next to a family known as the Williamses. And, their youngest son was a young man named Tyler Williams. He would have been, let's see, he's about a year or two older than me, so he would have been about, like, 5, 6 at the time. He taught me the concept of mooning. For those of you who are aware of certain musical groups, that name Tyler Williams may sound familiar. He is the drummer for The Head and the Heart. I had to stop myself from bursting into a Stevie Ray Vaughan song there for a sec.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Jack Sparrow called, he wants his hair back.
Can you show me the way?
Nice sunglasses.
I want them.
So yeah, that's the amazing gimmick of this guy is, he didn't wear pants today.
So, some days pants are uncomfortable.
That's true. They definitely slowed him down in this version. He was a lot faster in the original.
Yeah.
But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Including with no pants.
You don't need pants for the victory? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remember loving that show as a kid, but it was not one of Cartoon Network's better showings.
No. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was also attached to Cow and Chicken.
Which, again, not one of their better showings.
No.
We have opinions.
We do. There you are. Come back
Thiefy
here.
bastard.
Come back here with my lunch. I mean that baby.
Ah, it's a baby! I was not expecting to make Austin Powers references tonight. But then again, if Luna the Silver Star story complete can do it, why not me?
Yeah. Also, if I recall, there should be a dragon here that you might find interesting. And there he is right now.
Alright. Conan.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
It's Don Quixote!
Yes!
Are there windmills? Please tell me there are windmills!
There are in the second game. In fact, a
Because
skill point is to destroy all the windmills.
So I remember at some point Courage and I had been watching G Gundam, which is our favorite Gundam show. And I swear this relates. I swear there's a point to this. The premise of that particular show is there are all these space colonies, each owned by different countries, like Neo-Japan, Neo-Hong Kong, Neo-Russia. And basically they each send a robot down to Earth every 4 years, and they have a big fighting tournament to see which country will rule the world. And so, like, the French Gundam is, like, a duelist musketeer guy. The American one is, like, a football player that turns into a boxer. And, the one from Holland is a windmill. And Courage made me realize that they missed a golden opportunity. Because the one from Spain is a bull. It should have been a Don Quixote. I am High Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. My destiny calls and I go. And the wild winds of fortune shall carry me onward, whithersoever they blow. Whithersoever they blow. Onward to glory I go.
Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
This isn't my teddy
We've
bear!
known that you'd wear a traffic cone!
I mean, his horns kind of do look like traffic cones now that you mention that.
Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I went to the trouble of finding you, and you give me a recipe. Thanks.
I went through the trouble of finding you and you gave me a recipe! Thanks! we have two entirely different mindsets. I want to rub Spyro's belly.
It does look quite rubbable. Okay, that was a little creepy, that the fact that you both did that at the same time.
They're witches. La Bruja!
I mean, they do have cauldrons.
How do their capes work? It's metal, but it's like claws, and I am a bamboozle.
Yeah. It turns out that it's adamantium. They stole it from Wolverine.
Okay.
Also, yes, flaming the cauldrons produces gems.
They needed their daily dose of silicon? Question mark?
It didn't help them. Let's just flame some buzzards.
Wonder if they taste more like chicken or like duck. I really should eat before I come to these streams. Do you suppose Spyro is grape flavored?
That's a good question. Maybe he's TEEPO.
My god. I mean the tyrant dragon form was kind of purpley.
Yeah, and he was a purple dragon when he turned after he died. So
Yeah.
you have coconuts for a necklace.
I was thinking it more looks like the prayer beads that Akuma has in Street Fighter.
Also, a certain someone else has those kind of prayer beads, actually.
God damn it, Gar!
Actually, he did kind of look like Gar. Just purple.
Gar, quit trying to pass yourself off as a dragon.
But, well, if TEEPO's in here, then Gar has to be too.
Of course, after we find Gar, things start going wrong. I should take off my boots, because they're getting uncomfortable.
I thought you were going to say your pants.
I was considering that, but this is a family stream almost.
And
Okay, no it isn't.
you got one of those guys who just doesn't wear a shirt in winter.
I'm feeling cold out right now.
Oh, that's right, there are bats in this one for the fodder. Oh,
I have not eaten bad.
oh that's right, they got the frilled lizards as fodder in this one.
Oh yeah, I have not eaten those. I have eaten alligator though.
And have fed alligator.
Yes, I have. On more than one occasion. Like, the first time I fed an alligator, I was like 4 and it was a small one and we gave it like a rat or something. It was very morbid. Feeding it the chicken was much funnier. Because by that point that one was a biggin', and we just toss in like the entire chicken and oh hey, look at him go!
Whoops. Fusroda?
What's Roda?
I mean, your name was Ulrich, not Ulfric, but still.
See, when I see the name Ulrich, I think of something else, but that's because I was a gigantic Battletech nerd at one point. I'm like, oh hey, Ulrich Kerensky. The Ilkhan!
Bless you. I will get you, you shinies, you.
Nom.
Not even sure what's in those chests now that I think of it.
Cheese.
Jeez. Why are you having skis? This is not a skiing resort.
Oh god, skiing, no. I am not a fan of skiing.
No.
I've gone skiing precisely one time. Hated every minute of it.
I know my dad went skiing once. He did not enjoy it either. I think he went with his cousin, and for some reason, even though it was his first time, they decided to go on the big slope. So, as you'd expect, he would crash right in the middle of this thing. And then there was a little kid who just skied right up to him with no problem and be like, "Hey, mister, you okay?"
Screw you, kid!
That was, I think, his exact line to the kid, too.
You have hit the Blue Switch Palace. Turns to it's pretty great. It just
Ragnar!
sucked. It just... Ragnar must save all the children!
Well, Spyro, some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
He kind of sounded like Patrick
We
Warburton.
will never know what the dragons thought Spyro was ready for.
Yep, it's never touched upon.
Like, I get the impression that they had a plot in mind, and then, like, when Spyro 2 came out, they just rewrote the entire damn thing.
Yeah. And then The Legend of Spyro came out, and then it was like, you had one job. Like, you had Elijah Wood, and Gary Oldman, and David Spade.
That's where they screwed up.
Ah. Well, they also changed Spark's voice in multiple other ones, because I know in the third one, he's voiced by Wayne Brady.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
In the third Legend of Spyro game, Sparks is voiced by Wayne Brady.
One more time.
In the third Legend of Spyro game, Sparks the Dragonfly is voiced by Wayne Brady.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? This isn't the song, but it's close enough that I feel like I can finally talk about that. So, I remember sometime in the early 2000s, I was flipping through the channels, and there was a thing on Nickelodeon called The Amanda Show, starring Amanda Bynes, and it had just been ending that day, and so I'm flipping through the channels, it's the ending credits of that, and I think to myself, huh, this ending credits tune sounds familiar. It sounds like a Spyro the Dragon song. So I popped in Spyro the Dragon and played it for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, this...
In the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I was like, yeah, this sounds... The two songs sound very much alike. I wonder if it's like the same composer. So keep in mind, this is like when Wikipedia first started being a thing. I go to the internets, go to the Google webs, and I'm like, composer for the Amanda Show theme. Like, the theme song for the Amanda Show was composed by Stuart Copeland. And I'm like, wait, it can't possibly be that Stuart Copeland. Click on the link. Stuart Copeland, the drummer for The Police, also known for composing for this film, that film, The Amanda Show, and Spyro the Dragon. So I was like, holy crap! The drummer from one of my favorite bands did the soundtrack to Spyro the Dragon. Awesome! And actually, one of the songs from this game, like he has a compilation album of like the greatest things he's done. Like there's some Police things, and then various jazz compositions, some symphonic works he's done, and then one of the songs from this game, I can't remember which one, is on it. I remember this song. I remember these chicken men.
You know, your original voice actor had a nice in their voice.
Oh, these assholes, right.
Yeah. makes things easier.
That reminds me of the thing from Godspell, which I haven't seen in like 20 years, so thanks, Brain, for storing that.
You're welcome!
Actually, my brain not infrequently sounds like Craig Ferguson.
Huh.
Yeah. No one's more confused about this than I am. Just randomly, my internal monologue will start sounding like Craig Ferguson.
You'd think that'd be more Courageous thing since he identifies as a Scotsman.
You'd think.
Where am I storing those eggs, by the way?
But.
I thought you were gonna say cloaca.
I was considering it. What the hell was that?
Some kind of strange monster. They kind of looked like worms in the original game. Now they're just an abomination unto nature.
I never get to ride abominations into nature or hobos or nothing.
You did not.
Blame that guy instead. He's blue and a bastard.
He's a Smurf.
La 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 la.
Well, they're all sad because Luigi ate their house.
They deserved it. My European history teacher was big on the Smurfs being communists. Do you know what Smurf stands for?
No.
Socialist men under Red Father. Yeah, I remember when we were talking about the formation of the Soviet Union in European history, like, he spent a while talking about how the Smurfs are secretly, communist propaganda.
Huh. I mean, we discovered something fascinating about Alf today, so...
Too bad we can't repeat that.
No.
Even by our dubious standards, that one would be a little bit much for the stream.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Hi. You do realize I'm on top with you, right?
Oh my.
Now who's on top?
Oh my. Ah! I have been flamed. I have come aflame. I am burning horribly.
Oh no, he's hot. Come here, I just want to hug you with my traffic cone horns.
Alright, we are missing 4 shiny candy-like rocks.
Maybe in the end, all these gems are actually rock candy. Goat!
Thonk.
Goat, 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 goat,
Goat.
Play dead now!
Actually, so I have a friend who is from Burundi, which is in Africa. Lot I could talk about with that, but the part of that that's relevant to this discussion is at some point, like, we were having dinner with him, and we actually asked him, like, what's the food you miss most from your homeland? Oh, you can't get good goat in America. Although, funnily enough, I actually know a specific place in the town I live in where you can actually pick up goat.
Sparks, are you telling me to jump off the cliff? Okay, thanks, Sparks.
My mother was a saint!
Do we even know if they have mothers? That's why I've only seen male dragons.
My god, every dragon in this game is gay.
And then those blue bastards tortured him so much that he decided, I'm gonna go hide in a mysterious space station with a goddess.
Yep. So now we know how TEEPO, what TEEPO was doing in that gap of time. Oh, wow. If you haven't watched the Breath of Fire 3 streams, go back and watch those. They're great. They're some of my favorite streams that we've done.
For recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if
What do you mean our dragon eggs?
He's the mama, maybe? I mean, to be fair, we don't actually know how these eggs come about. Unless maybe there's like an entire world with female dragons instead, and they just kind of migrate and have the eggs and leave.
So you're telling me there's like Booty Call World?
You never know.
Huh.
Dragons need loving too. How do your horns work? Hey look, it's Vivi! Oops.
Oh. You killed everybody's favorite Final Fantasy character.
I killed Sephiroth?
I am sad now. I really need to play through Final Fantasy VI because Kefka.
True.
Who I'm pretty sure is better than Sephiroth.
He is, but let's face it, Kefka's not that hot. He doesn't have enough Bishi sparkles.
What about Kuja? Kuja's pretty.
True. He does have a nice thong.
Where is he hiding his tail was the question.
His tail is the thong.
It worries me that makes a weird amount of sense. Lore, Kikyo, you guys know more about Final Fantasy than me. You guys need to weigh in on this.